Roman Reigns WWE Return Delayed, Randy Orton versus Nick Aldis in the works, Randy Orton visibly angry after John Cena targeted his family, Dominik Mysterio reveals the weird reason why women are so into him, Lee WWE return date leaked, The Rock wants Cody Rhodes to turn heel, Cody Rhodes' huge WWE return plans revealed, Uso and Bron Breakker hate each other in real life, massive congratulations to The Rock. Let's dive right in. Randy Orton versus Nick Aldis in the works? WWE Backlash just went down, but the action never stopped. The next big show, Money in the Bank, is coming up fast. Before that, we've got Saturday night's main event and a string of Raw and SmackDown episodes. Tonight, SmackDown hits the USA Network, and all eyes are on Randy Orton. The Viper took a tough loss to John Cena at Backlash, thanks to a wild mess of RKOs on staff members. After that defeat, what's next for Orton on SmackDown? Here are 4 paths the Viper might take tonight, from unleashing more chaos to risking his entire career. Number 1. Orton could slam Nick Aldis with another RKO. Nick Aldis runs Friday Night SmackDown as its general manager and does a stellar job. But he's no stranger to the ring. He's a former world champion in TNA and the National Wrestling Alliance. Randy Orton doesn't seem to care, though. Over the past year and a half, he's dropped Aldis with multiple RKOs, including one at Backlash. The Viper might not be done. To blow off steam from his loss, or just because he feels like it, Orton could nail Aldis with another bone-rattling RKO on SmackDown tonight. Number 2, Nick Aldis might kick Randy Orton out of WWE. Randy's been hitting RKOs on Nick Aldis for over a year now. The first time, Aldis fined him, but let it slide. Before Backlash, though, Aldis was clearly fed up. After Orton's latest RKO on the former wrestler-turned-boss, things could hit a breaking point. Tonight on SmackDown, Aldis might lose it and fire Randy Orton on the spot. Even if Triple H tries to save him, this could prove to Orton and the roster that attacking the boss comes with a heavy price. Actions have consequences, don't they? Number 3. Orton could beg Cody Rhodes to come back and stop John Cena. Before John Cena became the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes was the king of SmackDown and maybe all of WWE. The American Nightmare took the title from Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 and held it until Cena beat him at WrestleMania 41. Since then, Cody's been off TV and the fans feel the void. Orton knows it too. After failing to stop Cena at Backlash, Randy could step up and call out his old friend. He might say it's on Cody Rhodes to return, take down Cena, and save wrestling from the 17-time champ's grip. If Orton makes that call, Cody just might answer. Number 4. The Viper could fight for a Money in the Bank spot. Backlash is in the rear view, but WWE's already charging toward Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide next month. Money in the Bank will feature 2 huge ladder matches, one for men, one for women. Qualifying matches kick off on SmackDown tonight, and Randy could be in one. If he wins, he's in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, earning a shot at a future title match. That could put the Viper one step closer to his 15th World Championship. Randy Orton visibly angry after John Cena targeted his family. WWE legend Randy Orton is seething after John Cena dragged his family into their feud before Backlash 2025. A new behind-the-scenes video shows the Viper ready to tear Cena apart before their big match. At Backlash, Cena kept his undisputed WWE Championship, beating Orton in a grueling 30-minute war. Orton was sure he'd walk away with the gold, but now he's kicking himself for coming up short. WWE dropped a Backlash 2025 vlog featuring Randy, where he lets his anger spill out. It was interesting listening to what Cena had to say about me today. He didn't think that I was here, so there was nothing to really muffle the things that he had to say. And, I mean, he went there. If this wasn't personal, it sure as hell is personal right now. Talking about my family like that, my old man, my grandpa, I wholeheartedly, honestly think, without a shadow of a doubt, tomorrow in St. Louis, Cena is F. In the same Backlash vlog, Randy opened up about the sting of losing the title match to his longtime rival. I really thought I was gonna go home with the undisputed championship. Oh god, sorry, I can't express how much that feeling absolutely sucks. But that being said, well, I had my wife and my kids in the front row. I had my father and my mother up in a suite. Some friends and family were scattered throughout the Enterprise Center. With Cena's retirement looming, the question is whether he'll keep his promise and hold the championship until he hangs up his boots for good. Dominic Mysterio reveals the weird reason why women are so into him. Dominic Mysterio is winning over women left and right in WWE, with Liv Morgan by his side and plenty of others eyeing him. He just shared the weird reason why he's such a hit with the lady. Dirty Dom is on fire in WWE, enjoying the best solo run of his career. He snagged the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 41 and defended it against Penta at Backlash 2025. Even with some drama in the Judgment Day, Dominic's still on top. On the Intoxicados podcast, the champ explained what makes women go crazy for him. I feel like as I got older and the mullet started getting longer, it gave me like magical power. Along with the hair and the mustache, I feel like girls like weird. And I'm a good, weird-looking dude. Meanwhile, Dominik Mysterio and CM Punk can't stand each other, and they don't bother hiding it. After WrestleMania 41, Punk told Daniel Cormier he's wanted to punch Dominik since he was a kid, and now he can do it legally. Punk even hinted at chasing Dominik's Intercontinental Championship. In an interview on the Wrestling Classic, Dominik was asked about Punk and didn't hold back. I think we both mutually hate each other equally because IF hates CM Punk. I don't know what it is about that guy because he looks like Eddie Munster and I just want to kick him in the F face. Or the fact that like, oh, he finally did it. He finally got his WrestleMania main event, like, good for you, old man. 60 years old and it took you 45 years to accomplish your one goal, like, goddamn dude. It's about time, Dominik said. If these two ever clash, it's going to be wild. With Punk back on WWE TV and Dominik's star power soaring, a match feels closer than ever. Title or no title, this showdown would steal the show. AJ Lee's WWE Return Date leak. AJ Lee, one of the greatest female WWE superstars ever and a former Divas champion, has been out of the ring since 2015, stepping away due to injuries. Married to CM Punk, who made a massive WWE return in 2023, Lee's own comeback is now the talk of the town. Zelina Vega recently hinted that AJ could steal the show at SummerSlam in her home state of New Jersey, possibly outshining even Punk's epic Survivor Series moment in Chicago. Vega shared her thoughts on 10 Count Wrestling, setting the stage for a huge return. I think especially because she's from Jersey, so if she came back at SummerSlam, it would be like colossal. That would be insane. Zelina Vega, the current Women's United States champion, might be eyeing a match with Lee, having played her in Paige's biopic a few years back. It's been a decade since AJ competed, but fans still chant for her every Royal Rumble. With SummerSlam expanding to 2 nights this year and aiming to be the biggest ever, it's the perfect spot for a legend like Lee to make a jaw-dropping return. A comeback in her hometown could be one of wrestling's most unforgettable moments, especially since many thought she'd never step back into the ring. The Rock wants Cody Rhodes to turn heel. The Rock stormed back to WWE earlier this year and demanded Cody Rhodes turn his back on the fans. It was the first time anyone hinted at Rhodes going heel since his return, but Cody shut it down hard at Elimination Chamber 2025. He refused to bow to the final boss, only to get blindsided by John Cena, The Rock's hidden weapon. Since that beatdown, Cody's been off TV. Word from backstage, according to Fightful Select, says a heel turn was pitched to Rhodes earlier this year, but it's not happening anytime soon. Those close to him pushed back, pointing to his huge popularity, packed arenas, hot ticket sales, and booming merchandise. On the Pat McAfee show, The Rock hinted they might revisit Cody turning heel down the road, but it's not in the cards right now. Backstage, some are against the idea and want to keep the focus off The Rock's push for it. The whole situation with the final boss feels tense. Cody hasn't been seen since losing the undisputed WWE Championship to Cena at WrestleMania 41, with Travis Scott's interference sealing his fate. With Saturday night's main event and Money in the Bank on the horizon, whispers are growing that the American Nightmare might finally return. Meanwhile, The Rock's next move remains a big question mark. Cody Rhodes' huge WWE return plans revealed. Cody Rhodes, the former undisputed WWE champion, has been missing from action for a month, but big plans for his return are now out in the open. On the latest WrestleVotes radio on WrestleBinge, insiders spilled the details on WWE's next move for the American Nightmare. With Money in the Bank less than a month away, Joey Votes shared that Cody's comeback is set to happen before the big show. Whether it's on the May 16th SmackDown, Saturday night's main event, or another moment isn't clear yet. But it's coming soon. The question is where WWE takes Cody next. Will he go straight for John Cena's undisputed WWE title? Or could he chase the Money in the Bank briefcase? Logic points to a showdown with Cena, but WWE loves surprises. Cody's become a top star over the last few years, so he doesn't need a briefcase to justify a title shot. John Cena won the Money in the Bank briefcase back in 2012 and was the first to botch a cash-in by trying to do it the right way. Cody's year-long title reign should earn him a rematch with Cena, even if WWE's rematch rules aren't always strict. A PW Insider report recently mentioned a pitch for Cena and Travis Scott to team up in a tag match at Money in the Bank 2025, with Scott confirmed as available. If that happens, it'd make perfect sense for Cody to find a partner and take on Cena and Scott in an epic clash. Jey Uso and Bron Breakker hate each other in real life? Next week on Raw, Jey Uso and Bron Breakker will clash in the ring, adding another chapter to their fiery rivalry that kicked off last year. They've had intense matches and heated backstage brawls, but do they actually hate each other outside the spotlight? This question popped up after this week's Raw, where Seth Rollins ordered Breakker to ambush Jey Uso, leaving him flat on the mat. That attack pushed Adam Pearce to book the match. But here's the truth. Jay and Braun don't hate each other at all. Off-screen, they're tight, hanging out, hitting the gym, and even traveling together. Recently, Main Event Jay sent a heartfelt message to the 27-year-old ahead of their bout. It's awesome to see stars support each other despite their on-screen bad blood. Still, when the bell rings, both are pros who can flip the switch and bring the fight. Their match next Monday is bound to be a banger, and it'll be thrilling to see who comes out on top. Win or lose, both Jey Uso and Bron Breakker will shift focus to Saturday night's main event in Tampa, Florida. Jay's defending his World Heavyweight Championship against social media star Logan Paul, while Breakker teams up with Seth Rollins to face Sami Zayn and CM Punk. That tag match could get messy for Rollins and Breakker's new crew, especially if Jay jumps in to back up his buddies Zayn and Punk. Sure, Jay might be busy with the Maverick, but he could still find a way to stir the pot. Either way, Saturday night's main event is set to deliver big-time excitement. Massive congratulations to The Rock, WWE icon. The Rock has just been named the latest winner of the Bill Apter Legacy Award by Sportskeeda. This prestigious award, named after legendary wrestling journalist Bill Apter, celebrates Dwayne Johnson's game-changing impact on wrestling. The Rock didn't just dominate the ring. He conquered Hollywood, becoming one of the world's biggest movie stars. At 53, he's also built a business empire with his production company, personal care line, Terramana Tequila, and more. Bill Apter, a trusted name in wrestling, made his mark covering the sports territory days and still delivers the latest news as Sportskeeda's senior editor. The Rock's mom, Ata Maivia, was over the moon about the honor and shared her heartfelt thanks, saying Dwayne would be just as excited. The family is so proud to gladly accept this precious award, Bill. I am thrilled that my parents, along with Rocky and Dwayne, are all included. Dwayne is away in production in a movie, but he is highly honored by this happening to us. From the bottom of our hearts, the Maivia Johnson family thank you so much, Apta, for this magnificent legacy award, which we will all cherish forever. The Undertaker, a WWE Hall of Famer, was the first to receive the Bill Apter Legacy Award. During an interview segment, Taker accepted the honor and spoke about his deep respect for Apter. He shared how he used to collect Apter mags to stay in the loop about wrestling. Even in his prime, when Taker turned down most interviews to keep his character mysterious, he always made time for Apter because of the respect he had for him. Roman Reigns WWE Return Delayed. A tough update has dropped about former undisputed WWE champion Roman Reigns. According to trusted journalist Dave Meltzer, the tribal chief will be sidelined for a while. The last time fans saw Reigns on WWE TV was on the Raw after WrestleMania 41, where he and CM Punk were jumped by Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker. Meltzer shared the latest on Wrestling Observer Radio, saying Reigns won't be back anytime soon. I guess no Roman Reigns. They're probably saving that for later. Roman Reigns isn't coming back for a while. Exactly when, I'm not sure, but it's not going to be for a while. That's the Saturday night's main event, and that's another weekend where they're going to be running. They have the Saturday night's main event, and then they're going to follow with the NXT show. The Saturday night's main event will be the same day as All in Texas, and then the NXT show will be the next day. That next weekend is going to be a really loaded weekend of shows. This news is a letdown for Reigns fans, who were hoping to see him back in action soon. At WrestleMania 41 Night 1, Reigns and CM Punk were betrayed when Paul Heyman turned on them, siding with Seth Rollins to help him win. On the Raw after Mania, Rollins shocked everyone by revealing his new alliance with Bron Breakker. This dangerous duo is set to shake things up for WWE's biggest stars. When Reigns finally returns, he'll be gunning to crush Rollins and Breakker for what they did.